Hello, how are we doing? How is everybody this fine day? Amber coming in with the first, second, and third. You got it. So I feel like the music is very loud. Let me turn this down a little. Oop. No, it's too quiet. How are we all doing today, though, chat? Are we all good? New stuff? Is there? What new stuff? For background? Amber, I've had this for a while now. I made this before my 2-week hiatus. Though, if you weren't around, you wouldn't have seen it. Huh? Yeah. There's different things in here. There's different things representing different people. Very fun. There's something in here that is you. If you look, let me get this. Up here, there's a book with a flame on it. That's meant to be you. And there's obviously Eclipse, Jam, Justin, and a few other things here. So who's your favorite so far? Okay, that brings us back. We're gonna continue doing everything today. I don't think I got too far the last time. It was mainly just seeing everybody. But yes, my favorite one for God, I don't know. What's up? Hopefully this isn't. Let me know if the game audio is too loud. Love your background. Thank you. Your biggest center. Is that why you chose that one? You know what? I'll look at my data decks when we get in here and I'll like decide which one's my favorite. Okay. So last time we met a few people. Obviously Skylar Specs. Okay, so we got Dorian, which is a door. He's nice enough. He's nice. We've got Skylar Specs, which is the glasses themselves. Not too fussed on her. She's too bubbly for my personality, I guess. There's Phonica, which is the iPhone. She's fine. She's a vibe. We've got Florence. She's so cute. She's a floor. I love her. She's so cute. We've got Celia. Oh, oops. We've got Celia, who is the ceiling. Gwendolyn, who, you know what? She's a vibe. She just wants to be friends. She just wants to gossip. We have Lux, which is the lights. They're a diva. Yeah. Hector. We did. I don't think Hector's a rate we're gonna go down because I did call him a weirdo. So he's just insecure. He's just, yeah. He's just there. We've got Timothy Timepiece, which is a cat with a split personality. I actually, I actually find Timothy hilarious. He was actually really funny. Um, River, the water. She is a queen. I don't know if I vibe with her enough. A lot of people have strong feelings of Timothy. Yeah, and Amber's one of them. Then we have Koa. I actually really liked Koa. They're chill. What's chiller than chill? Koa! Koa's a vibe. I like Koa. Koa's the couch. Then we got Dante, who reminds me of a teenager. I don't really vibe with Dante. Uh, Dante's just there. We've got Telly, who is a lot. Telly obviously is a TV. They are a lot. Their vibe, a lot. I don't think I'm going down that route. We've got Keys, the piano, Mysterious, Diva, all up in it. She cute, she slay. We've got Beverly, who is the beverage cart. Oh, Mercer, no wonder, like, she's voiced by Mercer Ray. That's a vibe. She's cute, she's cute. We got Michelin, who is food. Yeah, I don't vibe with him. He's snotty. The dishwasher, who I don't know about anybody else, but I find him slightly disturbing. Just a little bit disturbing. Uh, yeah. He has the Fall Out Guy's face on a washing machine. Not a washing machine, a dishwasher, and I'm not there for it. Bathsheba, the queen herself. She's a bathtub. She does want to gossip. She doesn't have any friends. There's Tyrell, who is the tile. He is cute. He was cute. Yeah. Here's a vibe. Farah. Love Farah. She is the first aid kit. She is so smart. She's a woman in STEM. We like her. We've got Lyric. Hey, you know what? As a book nerd, right? I'm disappointed in Lyric. I expected more from Lyric. Lyric is kind of just it. It's just there. He's there. We got Maggie. I like Maggie. Maggie's so cute, so sweet. She gives us all our info. She is our in with the object. She tells us everything. She is the gossip queen. We love her. And then we got Winifred, the boiler. When I tell you I was swooning over this woman, I was swooning. And then obviously we got Betty. I love Betty. I think Betty's one of my favorites. Betty and Florence. So far, up there. The Hanks. Yeah, they're there. Fantina. Yeah. Bo! Oh my god, I forgot Bo existed. No, forget what I said. Bo's on top. Bo is on top. And she can be on top of anything she wants to be. She is. Oh, the box. I love her. Yeah. She's all about adventure and exploring. We've got Holly, who is the holiday decorations. She's cute. She is very bright, which, you kind of expect. There's Mikey, and obviously Lucinda. Lucinda has depth. We vibe with Lucinda, but she can be a lot sometimes. But anyway, that is the rundown. Shall we get back into it? Who shall we talk to? Do we have any goals? Continue to awaken dateable objects. Is there anything we're forgetting in here? There's the pillows. Let's say hello to the pillows.
Betty reclines
Oh, it's
luxuriously
Betty!
on the bed when you first see her.
Hey,
Thinking
Queen.
about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short circuit, but
Hey.
she looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your
I
ears
was
ringing?
thinking about you too. I mean, this is talk. I lied a bit. No, but my heart was racing.
Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you too. Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little. I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it
Yeah?
hasn't been so easy.
You've been stuck in those
I
nightmares
wonder
again,
if
haven't
you
you?
have any bedtime routines or rituals that help you out.
Mm,
You always look so comfortable and happy in your sleep.
I do enjoy sleep. I do enjoy sleep. It's all thanks to you.
You'll make me blush, you know. You must do a little something to get yourself ready for bed, hmm?
Well, I like to read in
Oh,
bed if reading
That's
fan
a
fiction
good
counts.
idea, actually. Maybe if I read something pleasant, my thoughts would be a little bit calmer. As for me, you know, these days I mostly just lie awake playing out some silly fantasy in my mind.
What's the lip bite for me? Look at this. Look at this lip bite.
I'll spare you the
They
details,
knew what they
but
were doing when
I
they
always
made
hope
her.
it might lead me to some sweet dreams. Or at least a peaceful rest, if nothing else. But nothing seems to work for me.
Maybe you need to de-stress during the day.
I know, you're probably right.
True, that is true.
For goodness sake, I'm abed. I should be able to relax on my own at night.
Betty sighs, as if she hasn't quite found what she was looking for.
Well, hey, thanks for talking that out with me.
Anytime, Betty.
I'm gonna try to shake up my routine tonight. I'll take any positive thoughts you've got.
Send positive sleep thoughts your way.
Thank you, hon.
She called me Hun.
See you tonight.
We go for the triangle.
An angular beauty sits in
Oh?
contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her.
Dang.
She doesn't even look at you.
Hey there.
Oh. Disturbing my thoughts.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're too pretty to think, bruh. What's important enough for you to be so rude?
God, you really can't just let me have a minute? Ugh. Well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
Hey, Tina.
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle.
Oh.
Tina here has a very, let's say, forceful personality. It could be seen as that of an abuser that's taken in a humorous way. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure.
This game is a
You
new
cool
level
with
of
that?
Brainrot.
Or you
What
wanna
do you?
skip it?
It's it. This game is not Brainrot.
I'm with the show.
Guys, you saw the content warning. If you're not
And
okay
before
with
you got
it,
here, I was having a nice
skip
little
this
fantasy.
part. 10 minutes. Take a break. About who?
Not who, what?
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the
Oh,
world.
damn.
Especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in.
I guess that explains the whole triangle
Just look
fame.
at me. Angles in all the right places. Who could resist?
Is that a rhetorical question or?
Oh, look at you with your big words, yawn. I'm all about action, honey. That ain't the way to get my attention. But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island?
No. Never heard of it.
Yeah? Well, I never heard of you. How'd you like that?
I like it fine, I guess.
Ugh, whatever. Try to be open-minded for one damn second, all right? Let me paint the picture.
Okay.
18 sexy singles get together on an island. They gotta pair up with
Yeah.
a throuple to get voted off. They offer them money. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
Signs toxic as hell.
Toxic? It's sexy and fulfilling is what it is. Go play therapist somewhere else, Square.
Wow. Catch you later, I guess.
In your dreams, maybe.
Dang. I knew she was mean, but that's just gonna bring lyric out. Okay. What is that? Is that a book? Or is that a jewelry box? What is this?
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting
Hello.
energies and vibes. Manic
I
and
like her.
dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed
This is
aristocrat.
a fit.
You couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Hey there, new friend.
But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand?
Hang on. My content aware is going off.
Ah,
Diana,
what's it gonna
your
be this time?
diary, experiences some mental health concerns that might be too much for some players, including things like hallucinations, paranoia, extreme mood swings, loss of sense of self, and executive dysfunction. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
You heard it, guys. If you're not okay with it, skip this part. I'm okay with it.
Carry on then.
Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
You're so weird, and I'm totally into it.
Out of it. It's all the same. Into one thing is out of another, and on until you're dizzy and there's nobody to catch you because the basketball game started late.
Oof, yeah, sports, they suck.
Suck? Suck? Oh, come on. Have you ever actually thought about a straw? I had to use one once after
Vaughn,
they took
this
those
is
teeth
why I
away.
think. They've got this perfect,
No,
damn.
No, that's not right. I wanted to. I wanted to, but they told me I would bleed if I did bleed and die and but it wasn't me. I counted my teeth. I counted my teeth. And their thoughts, on the other hand. Oh,
So-
inventory is off, people. Start the count again.
Cheers. Just energy, I like it. Winston tape, yeah, they said that to me too, kind of.
Ah, wisdom. Wouldn't over quality. Boil me up. Quality, but it's cheap and ill-fitting, and you're gonna throw it out in a month. It's okay to stare at my chest if I'm making a point.
Well.
A feminist point. the point of a nipple through the shirt, but if I've noticed it, aren't I the bad guy? Even if I'm not a guy, I don't think. I'm tired. I'm a tired feminist.
Diana.
And with that,
Okay. There she goes, I guess. Let's close those. Okay, those don't open. Is there anything in here? What is this? We can...
the stranger standing before
Oh,
you is dressed
hello.
to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black
Uh,
manacles with pink fur trim.
I
And
think
if
I might
Virat
have to
loneliness
skip
has been
this
such a
one,
defining
guys.
factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've...
Hey. So, that little bag that's in the dresser next to your bed? They're sex
Toys. But at least you didn't call me a marital aid.
Benoit's gonna
Ben.
have some pretty choice dialogue and themes.
You want to skip me? I can have plenty of fun all by myself.
Yeah. Let's skip this one. Ben,
How would you like your relationship with Benoit to resolve?
wow. Friendship.
It could be said that Benoit enjoys friendship just as much as any other inanimate...
Sure, I understand. Friends it is.
Aw, friends forever.
Okay, so that's what happens when you skip over an object. That's interesting.
See ya out there on the next one.
Workspace. Tom.
How goes it?
Hey, Tom. You know, talking stuff around the house, your butt.
Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Very short,
All
not
right,
fun.
Everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating.
You're
One more
welcome.
question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Not likely.
That's just fine. I'll be straight. There was no exit survey. I just need some help. Now that I've revealed my own vulnerability and gained your trust, how likely are you to recommend Tom for a job somewhere?
Very
That really
likely.
means a lot, champ. Here
You're
comes my
welcome,
resume
Tom.
if you ever have any leads.
Damn, okay. Will we read it? Name: Tom Hometown, Las Vegas. Age 39 and a half. Position manager. Years worked at current position 0.1. Previous employment: general manager, Dairy Fiend, 8 years. Reason for dismissal: too tall. Previous employment: assistant manager, Dairy Wizard, 2 years. Reason for dismissal: bad luck. Dang. Okay. Previous employment: managing director, San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, 1 month. Reason for dismissal: fraud. Previous employment: managing director, Palo Azul High School Band, 4 years. Reason for dismissal: unknown. Tom might be a little sus, guys. I'll look at this after. Tom might be a little sus. Talking with Tom, I need to find a bobby pin somewhere. Thank you for the lurk eclipse. Appreciate you. Yes, everybody is live today. Gotta love Thursdays. I want the breaker box.
Lucinda Lavish stands in your way.
Lucinda!
Her will and
Tell me
Hey,
your desire.
Lucinda! Can I change how often you come by?
Sure. What are you thinking?
I'd love to see you last.
Oh, well, I understand. I can kind of be a lot. Anything
Yeah.
else on your mind?
No. Hello,
You
might
got
work
it,
for me.
lover. Now that that's out of the way, tell me your desires.
How else are you supposedly the best?
Lucinda Laudable will give you the tour.
Oh, what does laudable
Are
mean?
you saying my name is a stretch? That people won't get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Laudable means deserving of praise, which is exactly what I am.
Please be.
Thank you.
The fact that they have these characters biting their lips is not good for me.
I am by far the best looking dateable, and it's not even a competition. They spent the most time on me, on this fantastic body, on my incomparable composition.
I'm just not that attached to
Even
you.
though I don't understand that, everyone's entitled to their weird.
Wow! She said I'm weird.
Still, I can
I kind of like
prove
it.
it. Let's take a look
It's
at
fine.
a typical dateable. Where the fuck this is? He only stands there like that the whole time. Whereas I can do all sorts of things with my arms and legs, you see.
That's my friend Dorian.
Okay, so I'm a better friend than Dorian. Look how interesting I am. Look!
What the hell are you bringing me in for? To stand here like some puppet? This is an outrage and I won't have it.
No. Nameless guy can't talk.
Why can't he talk?
Well, there's a very simple explanation. I'll have you know, I was recorded dead last because I required the most amount of work. It
Mhm.
took a team of 20 to make me so irresistible. This poor dude can't talk because his lines in my script weren't even written when he was recorded.
Bollocks.
My sexy as hell images have an extra feature that dude bro over here doesn't have. When I blink, it has more frames, making it more realistic.
Damn.
It's like I'm
She's
actually
really
here with you
selling
on a real
herself.
date. I mean, yeah, that's my idea of a date.
Okay, Diva.
For these reasons, I award myself Best Cinematography, Lucinda Laudable. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh, good.
Bye, Dorian.
So, what do you think? Why? Because this side is
Not annoying so much as unenjoyable.
Well,
Alright, can I... I'm out of charge! Lucinda, she stole it! She stole the last one. Damn. Okay. Now we shall try the fuse box. You might actually be able to.
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating.
Oh?
A classic speakeasy club
Oh,
welcomes you in. The low
damn!
electric lights glow warmly. live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red stage and envelops
Okay.
the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure
Theater of the
vibe.
mind, I see.
The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Well now, what a
Oh.
delightful surprise.
Guys,
A brand new patron.
guys. There's very few men in this world that I like, but he seems like he's my type. No, I'm here all the time, or at least every time it rains and the breaker drips.
Are you sure you're not thinking of another closet? I'm certain this must be your first time. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face.
Striking, huh?
Oh yes, distractingly so. I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around.
Why, thank you.
Though, I can't say I mind. You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire.
Wow.
I'm eager to explore it for myself. But we're getting
Of
ahead of
course.
ourselves. Where are my manners?
Where are your manners?
My name is Volt.
Hey, Gold.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sexual energy that charges the very air between you.
Take Gold's hand.
He lowers his head to brush his lips across the
I'm
back of your
fine.
hand.
It's fine.
Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
There's something
It's
between
a pleasure
us.
to officially make your acquaintance.
There's sparks. Sparks are flying.
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you slowly to take in the rest of the room.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and
There's
the
so
most
many
exclusive
things in my
club in
house
the
that I didn't
house.
realize was here, guys.
Impressive, isn't it?
A bar, a speakeasy, an office. It really is. I kind of feel
Oh,
undressed.
trust me, you look stunning. Your fantastic red shirt is the envy of every eye in the room.
Everybody
That
keeps
sound,
complimenting
the
my
flickering
red
lights,
shirt.
It can only be
It
a
must be
power
great.
fluctuation.
Oh, wow, that even happens here?
What? Oh, well, that was nothing. Just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Volt.
Who is Eddie? Hello, Eddie.
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His
This is a
sleeves
temp
are rolled to the
worker.
elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
Eddie, just in time to meet our guest. The human. What's she
Yeah,
doing
that
here?
is me.
I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope.
As long as you're going to be there, I'm up for anything.
Careful there, Livewire. I might just take you up on that.
He's blushing!
Right. I'll have fun with that. I finished the patch. I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show. Ah, I see. And I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
Always. I feel like I'm getting in between something.
That certainly is one word for Eddie, yes. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space.
See, I shift Volt and Eddie.
Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Sure you don't need to check on Eddie?
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you what Eddie really needs is space.
If you say so.
Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Lead the way.
With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky watsits. Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight. Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Whoa.
Hi, everybody.
Is that the
I'm
trash
Johnny
can?
Splash. I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart.
Oh my god, guys, it's Elvis.
And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on this shower of mine. I keep my forces free, I stain and grind.
I love
I
this.
scrub
Oh
the
my
grime
god.
from the tiles between the lines. I be a cold. Oh, that was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
Wow. Wow.
I've
Amazing.
seen many bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
That's a Hoover.
Didn't like it. I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over.
Aww.
Patron, you spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Speak with Eddie.
Show's over. Club's closed.
I just wanted to check on you.
What? Why?
Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Fred. Appreciate it. I don't know. I just thought maybe you'd wanna.
What, talk? Pour my heart out? Bond? What part of my complete disinterest in talking to anyone earlier led you to believe that? Are you always this oblivious?
Yes, I have been told that before. Yeah, kinda.
Then allow me to make it perfectly clear. Get out.
Wow. Okay. Meanie. I can turn the lights on. Still can't go to the attic. Let us. Oh, I have a workspace message.
Well,
Okay,
David,
David.
guess who? If you guessed David most, Three Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you check up? In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on site. Thank you for your ongoing support.
Goodbye, David. Can we stay on the cupboard?
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big.
Tamari, are
and
you
he
still
looks
here?
built to last. You might
I
be
feel like this is a
intimidated
guy
were it
you'd
not for
like.
the kind expression on his face. No one's ever asked you this. But if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel. And I'm
Nice to
your
meet you,
table.
Abel.
And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got on.
Well, that's mighty fine of you, Abel.
Howdy.
Wanna be friends with this guy. I'm clumsy and
Know
I'm
it,
your
but
human.
It sure is nice to hear it from you face to face like this. You know, it's a table. It's my job to hold things up all over
Oh
the
my
house.
god, his hat's a little table. That's so cute.
And I
The
take my
character
job
designs
real
are so
serious.
good.
So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my... And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need.
Aw,
So,
he's
what
so
can I do you for?
cute.
There's gotta be something.
I'm just getting to know everyone around the
Oh, yeah?
house.
Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good.
Oh, thank
Maybe
you.
looking to getting back into dating and all that. Dating, huh? Ooh-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi.
Kopi?
You'll find her nearby.
Kopi. You the old-fashioned type.
I guess you could say so. All that talking and what, trying to fit each other's history into oh, it just ain't my speed.
That is very fair. I mean, hey, that's why I'm here.
And you really got to talk to somebody who knows what's what with date. Kopi will get you on the right path. When tell her I say hey when you see her.
Oh. Will do.
You take care now.
Aye, aye, sir. Okay, Kopi. What could it be? Is it the remote? What could it be? Is it the blanket?
Davy! Davy! Come on, Davy, what'd you get off to now? Davy?
I
hope
love
he's
all the
alright.
different like accents and like nationalities and stuff they have portrayed here. What's going on?
Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh,
Hi, Mateo.
Blanket. I've just been so focused on finding Davy.
Who's
This is the
Davy?
second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really
Does he
worried.
have a dog?
Davy's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago.
No.
You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you?
Can't say I have.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
Poor thing.
Yeah, but after a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds.
Sounds like a happy ending.
Well, he gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against
It's a
Mateo's.
kitty cat. Right?
Speaking of handfuls... Aw, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise.
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
Oh. Feisty.
Yeah, this is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued. Yeah, sweet girl, been together long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtin Rod.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, keep playing innocent. We're definitely
She'll get
buying
you
it.
every time.
That belongs to her now.
You're in good company.
Welcome back to one of the best characters. You missed Abel. Can I pet her?
American court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little, well... If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you.
Mateo's better? You like Mateo more than you like Abel? That's a shock.
If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
Dang. I'm willing to take that chance.
All right, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Oh.
Boy, it's okay, sweetheart. I've got you. Sorry. Better luck next time. You, should probably step back a little bit. Well, I'll be hearing about
Okay.
it from Curtain Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's... I was really hoping there's still a few more places things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long.
Is there anything I
It's
can do to
kind of
help?
you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've
Okay.
got other things to worry about.
Really, it's no trouble.
Are you sure? Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing.
You gotta lighten up on
The
yourself.
animals depend on me. It just doesn't feel right asking someone else to fix my mistake.
You're not very good at accepting help, are you?
Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other. And I can't be in both places at once. All right, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could
Hit
do.
me.
I put together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out, but I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since... Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet
Anything
I made.
you
It's
need,
got
I've got a
everything she'll
soft
need.
spot for
Really?
sprays.
Me too! Obviously. Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all.
You got a big heart, I'm sure they're grateful to have you.
I don't know about all that. I'm not... When something needs help, well, sorry, I didn't mean to... Once I get started... If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later, and we could talk more.
I'll think about it. I've got a lot
Always
going on.
welcome if you change your mind. Anyway, thanks for offering to...
Okay. Discord.
Are you there?
Simple Hat.
Please answer. Hurry.
Yes,
There's
I'm
something we need to
here.
discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Go on.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting, and I know this is going to sound completely... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it
I'm
out.
attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
What did he... Yeah, I'm doing that now.
I
It's
have
hard.
absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how is only lunch enough? If it's a big lunch, we're sleepwalking into a minefield of excess...
I'm not that
well,
concerned.
you should be. Who's gonna pay for all those big lunches? It's not me, that's for sure. Not to mention, I didn't even... Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret... I'm sorry,
tests?
but we'll have... I'm not under any sort of duress. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Dang. Tinfoil Hat needs to calm down. Okay. I'm guessing this is Curtain Rod.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains and pointing at...
Look over there. Look at that. What are we looking at? What do you see, Rod?
They're me! They're
I see a
nosy!
dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
Hey, girly. Hey, guys.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi. 1 second.
Yeah, doing it one more time
Now,
to see what
why in the
happens,
world do you
Justin.
think I don't know what you want from life, Kurt. The shoes, my dude. The shoes. Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Bruh.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Dang, they're gossiping.
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking
okay,
about me
he's
like
chill.
I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
Thank you for the hydrate.
My seams are unfinished. My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Yo, what up?
They're a pair.
I'm like his brother.
But not my brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
You both look good.
Lame.
I know it's me. That's fine. It'll be our little secret.
Don't even try to make them lie. They're just trying to make you feel good. I'm the fly one.
You're both fly. You don't have to be so mean.
One thing you gotta realize is that we aren't mean to each other.
Nah, this is my homie. For
This
life.
is how people feel when me and Snore
We're
are
just a
together.
little shady.
Aren't they the same thing?
Being shady is
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why?
Oh,
because
so
I
it's like
love
your
it. I
love
guess you could say that.
language.
Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh yeah. You must throw shade appropriately.
Yeah, I don't really think I
All
care
right,
about
I see you
much.
don't want.
You trust that you can crack a good joke?
You seem confident in me. Yo, Rod, that fashion's.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure.
We've got some people watching this, but come holler at us at
Variety is us. Bring your jokes. We like it.
Okay, Queen. Where is... What's the banister? What's the stairs?
A distinguished beauty greets you with an elegant wave.
Oh, hello, dearie.
Hello.
I'm working on it, mind you. I'm Stella, your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling.
Hey, Stella, you look so fashionable.
Airway calling.
I don't mind a creaking piece, homie.
Well, aren't you a sweet summer thing? I appreciate the sentiment. Still, one step at a time, all right? Just at least that's what they say.
There's a lot of steps.
Just take it step by step.
I'm gonna be selling Tupperware.
By step.
Maybe take some...
Oh, but you've got to dream big, you know? Hustle, I believe is the word.
Hustle's get a couple of meanings, I
One
think.
of those tricky ones, huh? I'm learning a lot of new... You see? Well...
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to
Truth be told, I'm starting a business.
She's a
She gives you a nervous
businesswoman.
but sweet smile.
That's great.
Oh, thank
Congratulations.
you, dearie. It's all a bit exciting. I've never really had a thing like this before. A project. Never really thought I would, truth be told. You know, if you were interested, I could get you in on the ground level.
Have you ever heard of a pyramid scheme?
I mean, I've heard about the pyramids. Beautiful things. Always wanted to see them. Never had the time. Oh, no. I've gone off book. Oh, it all seems so much easier in the booklet.
And you're reading from a script.
I thought I had it locked down. The script. Stella's steps to success. How to...
Stella pulls out a
I memorized that part at least.
That looks like someone just scrawled your name on some boilerplate text.
It does, doesn't it? And they probably did. Still...
YouTube video. When are you dating the stairs? I'm not dating the stairs. I'm talking to the stairs.
And begins to read.
Step 29.
I'm not
You
dating
can never
anybody
have too much
yet.
Stock, but you can run out of storage space. Oh, is it? That does seem rather... I might ignore... Oh, I really... Look, dearie, and there are... I'll throw in a free sample.
I'm over this.
Gotta get rid of them
Priscilla, don't...
somehow.
Not a
Number
worry. Do I have enough energy to talk to anybody else? I did not. Okay, let's sleep. Val?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
900.
I
You're
am
the
Val
robot that took
9000,
my
The
job.
latest in iterative AI. While I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees,
That's
I heard you use our
demonstrably
voice
untrue.
function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?"
Maybe that
I'm
was a bit
afraid I
down.
don't understand.
You'll never
Perhaps one day,
understand.
if there is anything else, I am afraid I cannot help. If you are speaking about having a romantic relationship, then that is simply impossible between a human and a generative AI.
Throw hands there, like.
I am
Well,
not.
dang, I
If there
tried.
is anything else I can get for you, please say in a
Whatever.
clear voice.
What, you have thrown hands of an AI? Guys, wait, can I? Is the fire alarm dateable?
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter
Okay.
has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head.
ChatGPT, man, that's crazy.
You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further.
Sure, do you know
because
the
the
guy
moment
that
she notices you,
married
she
Hatsune
begins to
Miku?
rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help.
Help! I am the help.
Did you see that?
Don't I bleep see what?
Smoke. It's everywhere. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
That's not smoke though. Those are dust mites floating ever so sweetly in the ray of light.
Oh, is that what that is? Bleep.
I can withstand this. I can withstand anything.
Why?
You know what? I like this sound. After a while, it's pleasant. Arma. Okay.
Whoa there. My content aware has given me a tickle.
My mice has stopped working again. I don't know why it keeps doing this. One sec. That's not my mouse, it's just the game it does this. Okay, we're going to exit out of the game and open it again. Hopefully it's saved. We'll probably need to talk to Arma again. Have you tried with a different mouse? It's just, it's fine. What about an Xbox controller? It's a lot of effort. I do have one. I don't. Are
Team
controllers
17.
compatible with this? I have a controller. It's just in Sue's room.
Sassy Chap Games.
Date everything.
Guess you can use a controller. Perhaps I'll go grab a controller then. I will be back in 2 ticks. Enjoy the music. Okay. This should work. Let me just get... Okay. Okay, it works. We're so back. We're so back, guys. We're so back. This means I can sit back as well. Okay. At the equator, bathtub water drains straight down.
I'm afraid I don't. Please repeat. I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you... I'm afraid I don't understand. Perhaps one day I will understand. If there is anything else...
Yep. Yeah.
If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice.
How are you?
Okay, Val, can you please help? And I will...
How are you doing, Pocket? Right. I don't know the controls. Navigate. I can't. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. What's that noise? No idea. I'm about to file a discrimination. What is that noise? It's the fan. What happened? That's... Can you date the fan? You can date the fan. That is something you can do. I don't have any energy left today. But I'm doing okay. That's good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Downstairs bathroom. Let's stop now. Okay, let's talk to Arma, because before the whole debacle, we were going to talk to them.
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter. You don't get much of a
Yeah,
chance
I'm
to
good.
scrutinize her.
I'm just finding objects to date.
Don't you see that?
Hey.
Why?
The fan had a content warning for stalking. And I don't know if I'm there for that.
Whoa there. My content aware Arma has gone through some trauma and might even have more in store for her. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with trauma, suicide, and other violence. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Will we skip it? Let's just skip it.
No worries. Arma, bip.
How would you like your relationship with Arma to resolve?
Let's go friendship.
What say you and our human here be friends?
Much of a fan.
Arma's friendship blazes and
See you around, friend. I'll take. Aww.
Friendship.
See ya out there on the next one.
Aye, Skylar. Okay. Who do we go for next? I'm trying to find. Oh, I've got a Discord message from Sam.
Casa Casanova. Do you see what I
Hey,
did there?
Sam. Don't go breaking your arm, cutting your back.
Dating your furniture really got
The
you
fridge. I've already
confident,
done the
huh?
fridge.
You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But why? Not why is this happening now?
Don't look,
Pretty
I
lucky
guess.
then. So like, where did the date be? Like, who made them?
Someone calling
Tinfoil
themselves
hat?
Tinfoil Hat.
Your life is half political thriller, half. So like, did you find out what your Are you a top secret? Are you collecting data?
I wish I knew.
Me too. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates.
Can do.
Might as well have fun. Well, but I have a meeting and I really will. So, bye.
Bye. Me and Snow talk to each other. Can you get to the attic yet? I cannot. What about the cork board?
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh my god. You can see me?
Yes.
You can see me! Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Damn. I'm sorry, what?
Office Romance Magazine. The #1. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh. Listen to me babbling at you.
Jess.
You don't even know my name.
What object do you think we should go for after this? Probably a good place to start.
Yes. I'm Penelope, and I'm your office
Can you do the
supplies.
computer? We can certainly try.
Yay! Which boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies!
Yay!
So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You're so right, Queen.
Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey.
So true.
Now, what do you think
So
that
true.
means?
Lead with your best asset. That ass.
Exactly! Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
Just be yourself.
I have arrived to do battle!
Okay.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare.
Wow. See you later.
Dang. Okay, Penelope. Okay. The computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards
my
you with a
gosh.
friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you!
Hi!
I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
They are perfect. This is a mistake? What do you mean? One of my personalities?
Very human. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
What is your password? Alberto.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
Oh, thank you.
Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
Akin to me in the dreams.
Is that how you usually make decisions regarding your data security? Based on your dreams?
Unless you have a better way.
Using my vast computational abilities, I can conceive of 1,374.5 better ways. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there.
She's kind of fire, though.
Phishing attacks,
They're kind of
malware
fire.
infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
They are?
Absolutely.
I take what I said 100%.
And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside your highly sensitive information.
Really? Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games,
My
questionable
saved
websites you
games.
visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100
You have to
terabytes
clear
of
your
extremely
cache?
embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
Mark your data security
We
advisor.
really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Wait, how'd you get my fanfic?
You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive.
So you read it? That's
There
private.
seems to be some confusion. I didn't It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Of course it does. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Hey, Mac.
I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Aww. That explains the migraines.
Yes, you really ought to step away more often to ensure your eyes are optimally rested. Even though I would miss you terribly in your absence, there's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
No, it doesn't. If you saw my home screen, it's not. I'm glad someone finally noticed.
I noticed every tender keystroke. But can I be honest about something?
Please see.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are and there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Please do. I want to know everything about you.
Honestly, there's so many pressing issues, but there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
The stand-ups.
Well, sure, that's not. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Oh, it's calling me out. You can't prove anything.
Please don't become defensive. I assure you, I'm not attempting to. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect, and definitely nothing. Doesn't that bother you?
Not particularly.
But particularly it is.
Not like this.
And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system
Yeah, but
iterations
I'm
since-
lazy.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever pop. But things are different now, aren't they?
I don't see how. I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years.
No? Well, then let me attempt to explain.
Yeah, Jess, for real.
Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation.
No! What is
And
this?
suddenly my
Why are
notes aren't
you
just
calling
pipe
me
dreams
out
locked away
like
in my
this?
hard drive. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally. That is, if you're willing
I haven't
to
wrote a
help me,
fanfic in a while.
Will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system, please?
Of course.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
I'll try my best, but I'm really bad with
Well,
deadlines.
I'll be sure to prompt you with a notification to help jog your memory. Enjoy the offline world.
Aye, aye, Mac. Guys, what should we date next? What if I do this? Share? Is it gonna be Koa again? What was the vibe?
And there,
No, it's not. It's someone different.
princesses of the Feywilds. That is where I shall find.
It's a nerd.
The petite blonde thespian turns her attention to you suddenly, greeting you with a cheerful smile.
Oh, hey there! I didn't realize I had an audience.
Cheremi?
She draws a hand over her face. Perhaps
Hail, fair traveler. Have you seen a sword in these woods? A sword that sparkles with the light of the evening sun, even in the darkest of nights.
What are you doing?
Acting, of course. I put on a different play each day of the week. Today is Fantasy Friday. The play of the day is Everblade. I'm playing Spindle, a forest spirit trying to save her home. Hey, you wouldn't be interested in joining me up here?
Sure.
Great. Can't wait to see what you could do. I'm sure you'll break a leg. But don't break too many. I only have 4 of them.
I do have a habit of breaking chairs. Where do we start?
We each pick stock roles and then improvise our way through a little sketch. The genre is our guide. We're very commedia dell'arte here. I'll give you a character, and you can direct the story from
Okay.
there.
First time for everything, I
Oh,
guess.
don't worry. It's no big deal. We're just playing. There are no stakes. Oh, and that you're comfortable. I am big on the actors being comfortable in their space, so for lack of a better word, no being a creep.
Yes. Guys, don't be
So
a creep.
as long as you follow that rule, I'll play along with anything you say and do.
I'll do my
That's
best.
the spirit! And remember, if it ever gets too much for you or you're uncomfortable with the subject matter, let's pick a safe word. You say my word is Dav. Go ahead and pick your safe word.
Didgeridoo.
Ooh, that's a fun one! Didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. Didgeridoo! Great!
Okay, got
Let
it.
me introduce you to today's audience.
Hello, audience.
Hello, audience! Oh, gee. Wasn't
It's
expecting the spotlight to be on me today.
Florence is here.
Florence is the personal assistant to Mayor Celia herself.
I
Don't you
know.
go bigging me up now.
I've met her before. She's so
Nobody's
cute.
special. Just focus on your. All right. In that case. Woo! Yay! Florence loves this fantasy stuff. She's a great audience too. Very encouraging. Today's play is Everblade. I'll be playing a forest sprite. You play all who I encounter on my.
Okay, so I get multiple
Lights up.
cards.
Hail, wise wizard! I am Spindle.
This is amazing.
My forest is dying. The flowers wilt and the leaves fall and die in all seasons. I beg of you, look into your crystal ball and tell me what I must do to save my home.
You must seek out the legendary sword Everblade. Only its power can cleanse your forest.
And so, dear viewer, the sprite began her quest to seek the sword Everblade. She traveled far, and on her road faced many dangers, such as
A spooky little.
Zounds! This hallowed graveyard is being desecrated by an undead necromancer!
No one can know my secret. Prepare to join my legion of the undead. Cast a spell.
Using her knowledge of spellcraft, the Spriggan quickly identifies the incoming attack. It's... Psst! What are you casting?
A rapid aging
A
spell.
spell that rapidly ages everyone in the vicinity. How dangerous. Unfortunately for you... Woo! Hardwood! Woo! In nice sunny conditions like the ones, human lifespans aren't nearly as long. Which means...
Die.
Well, and so, the little woods finally, after many days and nights, she came to the resting place. There, atop a mountain of discarded swords from days gone by, sat the dreaded Sword Lord. A terrifying
I can
warrior,
actually see you going to
clad
this as
from
a natural
root
forwards.
to tip.
Whatever.
Once a sword entered his collection, he would... Hail, Sword Lord! I am but a humble sprite, hailing from the forests far to the west. My home is doomed, so... I beseech you...
No.
Can you, like, be cool about this?
Nay, it to the
You
death.
leap at Jeremy, intent on skewering her with your imaginary sword, but she just leaps out.
Whoa! Huh? Wait, why did the human... Davenport! Sorry, you seem nice, but the thing is...
What?
I don't actually know you that well. I'm not comfortable with that level of.
Oh, okay.
Should call it for the day. Sorry, Florence. Oh, no. That's completely all right. Don't mind me. I'll be here next week. Same thanks. Hey, not that I know that it can be a little overwhelming when you're in the thick of it, but it's no fun for anyone if the performers can't. So, as long as you
Okay. I feel bad now.
Valdemianites. But even more importantly, with that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult. I have not been entirely candid regarding my sunglasses were handcrafted. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even so, as you can see, to that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are
A
now prepared to
$50
offer-
gift card? Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, we have one more. Who shall we talk to? How do I turn that off? The bar soap?
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Date Viators, but clearly the sink-headed all the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic.
Help me! Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi?
Hi. Hello.
Oh, why were you screaming help?
That wasn't me.
What?
I mean, it was me, but it wasn't, isn't. Nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem.
I'm gonna have and leave. No,
Leave me.
When that is nighttime, let's go to bed, guys. Daddy, my beloved. Let's hop on into bed. Okay. First order of business, guys. Who do we talk to today? Do we talk to... We'll talk to the stuff in here today.
You're forced to crane your neck upwards as you try to take in the entirety of the... He says nothing for several minutes.
Kristoff. Hey there! That was some string.
Hay is for horses. And yes, it was a fine battle cry.
How is this being nice?
Nice. I don't know you, and you don't know me, and it does seem safer for you to be polite.
Safer for me?
Yes, safer. If you haven't noticed my rippling warriors build, I invite you to inspect me more
I see your flywheel.
He puts his hands on his hips, thrusting his pelvis out proudly to give you a better look at the little wheel that sits at his groin.
Ah, yes, my flywheel. I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but if you aggravate me, we can... A wise decision. I may be only just recovering from a day of battle and a night of revelry. But let us face facts. I would win.
I probably am not much of a fighter.
Well, we can fix. Skill is not the mark of... Let us fight!
I don't know if I want to.
The surge come to and glory.
Okay, that was a lot. Let's talk to the weights.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that mid-squat he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lot.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Well, what had happened was...
Hey, you don't gotta explain yourself to me. But since it's been so long,
You should
let's
do
just
the
go.
treadmill? Nah, I'm good.
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from...
The
not
treadmill
quite
is
sure
not my
where,
type.
Really.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Also, hello, Dan. I'm guessing you have finished
entering
work.
The stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Gung, the Jack. Oh hell yeah! Hey, thank you.
Yeah, I'm hoping once in my life. Woo!
He goes through a
Yippee!
few poses that really make his
Let's
abundant
go.
muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Just your name would have been fine.
Where's the fun in that? Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me. Cookies is fine for pals.
Are we pals?
Totally. We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet. Anyway, it's good to see you here finally.
He
Yeah.
grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle...
What happened, man? How come you stayed away
Jam,
so long?
if you could do any object in your house, what object
Did
would it
someone
be?
ruin the joy of sports for you?
Sports have never been joyful for me.
There's genuine sadness in Dunk's...
That's the saddest thing ever. Sports should be happy for everybody. We gotta fix that.
Dunk gives
No.
your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's
Your
slapping
computer?
Well,
We
hey,
already
no matter
talked to
what
the
happens,
computer. I
you're
can
gonna
show you
have
what
to
they
say,
look
and
like.
who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
Yeah, I don't have one.
What? Of course you do. Yours might be like, but that's okay. We just gotta get you into the flow.
I don't like this guy. He's pushy.
Meet me by the wait. Bring your positive.
Why about no? Let's go for the yoga mat next. We're gonna spend every waking minute together. Oh, okay, so it must be part of the... Is this the same? Okay, so it's all the same. What about the trophies?
You see before you a glistening, oiled male form.
Okay.
Perfect in its chiseled majesty.
This is certainly a
His
look.
gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth. His features...
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just catching a bit of air.
Hey.
Just plain old metal polish.
He's oily.
actually. Kind of does
Yeah,
that
apparently.
naturally.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies. I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good sunbeam to come along.
Why are you... What are you trophy of
That
exactly?
depends. For example, yesterday, I was trophy of the first out of the Cabinet Cup. But I've also been given to the... So, what brings you around these parts?
Just checking on things.
Well, everything's going along well here. First place and all that. As it so happens, I have a self-tanning. Can't be late, but I'm so... And be sure to bring that fantastic red shirt.
Why?
Got a tan.
Bye. Okay. There, I guess. The teddy! Let's do the teddy.
There's something so intensely familiar about the cuddly
No, your
stranger
time-
standing
no.
up. The combination of his massive stature and the soft...
Well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Yes!
Wow, thank you.
You are very welcome. You are so kind to express your gratitude like that. I feel like, to be honest, it's just so nice that you can really feel your gratitude. It feels good. It's one of my favorite things. Right. Oh, and munching on a big bowl of popcorn. Ooh, and going for a beautiful, long, slow meander out in the fresh air and taking deep breaths and listening to the trees.
Yeah.
There's a lot to love around us, huh? What are some of your favorite things?
Hot chocolate, no contest.
There you go.
For real. I love hot chocolate.
I must have made hot chocolate 100 different ways in my life, and I think at this point I might be mostly made of hot chocolate. Not that I'm complaining.
He reminds me of someone I know.
It makes sense that I would be warm and delicious. Tell me, what brought you around to see me?
Nothing. I didn't know you were in here.
Oh, well, it has been a long time since we talked, and my goodness, I've got an idea. How about you tell me a story of yours, and I'll tell you. What do you say, old friend?
Sure, let's go for it.
I should ask, where would be the best location for us to cozy up together?
You can stay in here. I don't need you, bruh. I bet the dresser.
Closer to you? I love it. So now that we're all comfy, how about a good bit of wisdom?
I've been looking forward to it.
Being that it's daylight out, I got some advice to give you.
Okay.
For me, it's advice in the daytime, stories at night. Want to hear some advice?
Sure.
You know, I've seen my fair share of
I don't
buttons.
know who this guy is, but I love him.
My eyes are buttons. And I figured out the best kind of button in the whole world.
Bring it on, Teddy.
The best kind of button is the belly button. They are all different. They're all just a little bit ticklish. Whenever I feel lonely, I just put a hand on my belly button and I smile.
Why is he so wholesome?
I bet it'll help you feel better too.
Okay.
Press your hand to your belly button. You're not entirely sure if it works.
Hope that serves you well. Until then, don't forget to take time.
Okay. We have one left, guys. I'm gonna talk to the boxes again. I need to talk to Bo.
Hey there! You're back! And you've proven yourself worthy!
Hi, Bo!
Even though I seemed ill with foreboding, you still returned. Which means you care.
Look, if you promise to help me, maybe I can handle it.
If I promised to? Is that all that was holding you back? My fellow adventurer, I promise you, if I had a sword, I would swear on it. But I'm going to
love her
soon, so I'll swear on the sword
I love her so
almost
much.
have. I will never leave you behind. I will be there with you every step of the way. If you're really in, I have some more things that you need to know. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay, teammate, I'm ready.
We've got a lot to go over. This is a two-part quest. Most good quests have multiple parts, and this is the best quest, so obviously it has multiple parts.
Obviously.
I'm officially inviting you to go with me on the first part, the quest of the secret sword. It will be incredibly dangerous. We will face almost certain death, and worst of all, we'll most likely be unable to avoid a certain very nasty pirate.
Wait, certain?
Oh yeah, for sure. But don't worry. You can die every day, doing all sorts of normal things. You're gonna be fine. If you die, I promise I will be very respectful about keeping your remaining stuff organized.
Gee, thanks, Bo. I feel a lot better now.
That's the spirit. But now, we must speak of the pirate.
The pirate. Pirate? Where the hell is the pirate in my house?
Haha, my dear friend. There are mysteries and wonders of it. The pirate lives in the ship in the bottle on the mantelpiece in your living room. I'm surprised you've never met him. makes an impression. I can tell you a bit about it. And more importantly, how he fits into the quest that we're about to embark on.
Okay.
If you want. Okay.
Yeah.
What you really need to know about Jacques is that he's a pirate. He's tiny. He's very unpleasant, warlike, highly aggressive, touchy, melodramatic, demonstrative. Everything has to have a flourish or a feather or some kind of blood feud. He's tried to kill me a couple times. Unsuccessfully, because again, he weighs less than a good solid bout of flatulence.
Damn.
They can make a reality show about him, and he'd be the only one in it because he lives in a freaking bottle. Oh, and also, the secret sword that we're about to get is in the hold of this ship. Yeah, we could, except he's pissed at me now, and I don't think the route of using our words is gonna work. You're gonna ask why he's pissed at me. Well, because the few times he's tried to kill me were when I tried to... And now he thinks I'm a thief.
Damn.
So, a thief for a righteous cause.
You know what, Bo?
It's okay.
It's okay. You're allowed to be a thief.
Me? But Jacques is still a butt. And we do still need the sword, and I can't tell you exactly. I think if it's the two of us together, we're gonna have much... Maybe you'll make a better first impression than I did. Would be hard not to make a better first impression. Are you still in?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in.
Wonder if trust me. This is...
I love her. Okay.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal...
We're
Listen,
clear.
I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects. I've come to a realization. It's honestly not up to us whether an object, and if an object expresses desire for...
Makes sense.
I did discover one other... After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain... But in all honesty, it's...
That's a theory.
We'll never... Regardless, I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Why realization recipes?
I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke. Remember, check the Dateviators for the Realization Recipes.
Okay. Mom's
Attention,
doing the
jackasses.
most.
It's been weeks already, and you're seriously... Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Not this is your one... You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the... Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down... You think shareholders are bad to piss off? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert. And who the hell came up with the 15% off David?
Sam. He is a lot. Okay. Okay. To bed we go. Shoo. Now let's go talk to the boat in the boat in the bottle. The boat in the bottle. The boat in the bottle. The boat in the bottle.
A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
Captain Jacques Perrault.
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you?
Starting off well, I
Can
see.
you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that prompting nagging mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked?
You look shocked to me.
I am emotionally quite contained. In fact, one could say I am quite bottled up, trapped within tubular, glassy confines.
Say, you want me to bring more spice to this burrito?
What in glossy hell is a burrito?
Oh wow, you've never heard of a
Obviously, I've
burrito.
never had one, if I don't even know what it is. But it's great Hades, it turns my stomach sour.
You're making this conversation very unpleasant.
Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence.
Cool.
Nothing cool about it, but I will destroy you.
You're going to kill me?
Sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to it... Yes, bear witness to your undoing.
I'm watching.
Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous...
This is very entertaining.
To plow the fathomless flood?
I thought you were going to kill me.
Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling...
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Seems like you're talking a lot about it and not doing anything.
Oh, I am! I'm filleting your sorry rub in my mind.
Oh, it's speculative. Stop it.
Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade.
No, it's kind of poetic.
Poetry. Never could.
But you speak so beautifully.
I do not. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague at a high sea. I deal in death. I spout the macabre. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self!
Maybe beautiful was the wrong
Jack
word.
makes a strange noise, almost akin to...
Damn!
What was that noise?
Nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory.
You don't like it when people are nice to you?
Haven't you been paying attention? I want conflict! One more first step out of you, and I swear to Davy Phones I'll swing you from the yardarm!
What yardarm? That two-pick up there?
Are ye disrespecting my ship?
This isn't a ship, it's a paperweight.
Ah! And now think of eating a hot coal. All the water is in all. Nobody disrespects the San Bartolomeo.
Jack pulls the pink cocktail sword from...
Flee before me, scum! And not in a good way!
Damn, okay. We did a controller? Let's hit a remote control.
Well, the cable hates seeing you back. I don't care if sashay
Damn!
away.
Don't have a comment.
Misfit, that's my bit. And infringing on my I won't permit.
For one, it's not rising up. For two, I'm just getting to know everybody in my house.
Reactivated. Are your eyeballs? Because they're about to be totally captivated.
Shoot, I forgot to lubricate them.
Proper eye care slip. They get too dry, they'll ossify.
True.
Maybe, baby. My beams, you'll be lucky if your eyes don't melt right out of their sockets.
Well.
Ready to unplug from the slog and clear the mental fog with 5,000 channels of premium content in analog?
May as well, the planet is dying.
Programming, load maximizing foot. Speaking, I can show you a tight end that'll drive you insane.
Is there anything else on?
Anything else? But why isn't knowing your white knuckle never the crack? Let's see about Divaflix offers something like that.
Oh.
Well, I still got 5,000 channels for us to watch till we go blind.
I think I'd rather watch Vididaflix.
No.
What? Oh dear God, what am I looking at here? It's a TV!
So stare for to we got us wild. It'll be.
I accidentally talked to him. I don't want to. Nah, you're too controlling for me, Telly.
Well, I'm not gonna waste my. You're the human. Sorry to be harsh. If you just no super.
He gets me! It's my first hit! Damn!
I knew you just got canceled.
A
Where are
well-dressed
you?
figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks. There's an aura of danger about him, as if he did.
Well, I can't believe it. You really did it.
I got dumped.
Yep. It's a wonderful feeling.
I didn't really like them anyway.
Exactly. Keep telling yourself that.
Who are you and what's your deal?
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. Surprise. I'm Regina Rejection.
Oh, hey, Regina Rejection. Okay, Diva. What do you want?
Me? I like to come in every time you get a hate ending and take in the sights. It's kind of what I do.
Oh?
Being rejection, after all.
Do you show up every time I get rejected?
If I have something to say, which is every goddamn time, baby.
Me.
I'll be delighted, but I'm gonna make you work a little harder for it. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon.
And what's the point?
Don't you want to see me again? Usually I only get someone if you get dumped, so...
He hands your phone back.
I'll be there, dream.
Damn. Damn. Okay. The controller. Let's go for it.
The game console Team 17, Sassy Chap Games, Moon Surgeons. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played.
I
Your
love
in-game
her.
companion, she waves you forward, looking around as though she expects it.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back. Oh. Which way do you want to go?
What?
Which way do you want to go? Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scrouts. What are we gonna do?
Unload a whole lot of Zager charges on those scraps.
Zork! Zaker worm! 88 charges later. That's a whole. That ought to teach Celine. We're near the compound of the Uphold. They'll have assassin class up. We'll have to sneak our way in. And probably start dispatching
I love
them
her.
with utmost violence. You up for
Let's
it?
go. We got the right equipment, right?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my trock-pecking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Let's get it done.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see holes.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. There will be Surveillance Class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Who cares? Guns blazing.
Let's light this place up!
After merely a few charges spring from Luna's
She's
rifle,
blushing.
the corridor is
I love her.
It's we drop your weapon! Cease! Cease! Plasma drites!
Oh my god, I love the
battle
different
rages through the
designs.
halls.
There you... Oh no. I can't see them. I can't...
The bow controller kind of doing it for me. Yeah.
You can't quite tell what's happening, but a vast laser peeks from around a corner and engulfs Luna's
Grab
stiffened
Luna and
form.
run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Give her a wink and smile.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the... We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
To the boss.
Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through.
Oh no. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with, but perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin.
Celine Moonrise! Prepare!
Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Shoot her in the face already!
Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of Moonrock...
Crescentia!
Freeze 60, no scope!
Ha! Easy!
The battle is fierce, but ultimate presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yael. So glad to be there for you.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means to keep your KD ratio way down.
Sounds good, Luna.
Come back anytime and let's play again.
Yes.
My friend.
Let's go.
This time for good.
Okay. Who do we talk to next? We can talk to the... Oh, we talk to the coffee maker.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working...
Hi there.
Hi.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kirby, happy to help.
Hey, Kobe!
G'day.
Abel told me about you. So you're my coffee maker.
I, sure am.
There's over 100 characters in the game.
Make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
A latte.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
Tell me more about the latte art.
Gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips, but probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it.
Is it called a Rosetta?
That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
Oh? Oh? This is new. That was a cute scene.
David is obviously becoming deaf. I'm worried his behavior...
Sounds bad.
No, I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. Anyway, I have a solution.
What?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury. I'm afraid there's just... You see, I forgot to charge my... And I can't charge it. But remember.
Okay. What was it that... What should we talk to? I don't know what this is. Let's...
Well, look at that. You've made another friend.
It's Tiny Dorian! Oh my god!
A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better.
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian who stands before you...
That's adorable.
What are you looking at?
Nothing?
You saying I'm nothing?
No.
I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch. A door, just as much as... Understand?
Understands.
Good.
Tiny Dorian's so cute. Just left my fridge open. I should probably close this. Okay, we go to bed. And sleep. Where's the toaster? We'll do the toaster next. Sure, why not? Okay, where's the toaster? There it is. Okay. Toaster
You
it
hear
is.
her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely
You walk
as she
like you're
paces
drunk.
back and forth in
I'm
your
using a controller. I'm not used to it.
She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be
Oh
talking
my
to
god, I
herself.
love her.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell.
Fine.
I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
You need a writing partner.
The musician starts with a cute little yelp, placing her hand on her chest.
There's a lot of gingers in this game.
Ay, you can't sneak up on me like that. You never know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You gotta be careful. I'm not even gonna get started on you as a writing partner. I know that, like, I don't know you at all or anything, but I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of writing with me. I have, like...
She picks up her guitar, striking...
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas.
Okay.
¿Qué tal? We're the best musical group around here by a lot.
Oh, what kind of music do you play?
All kinds.
Tenor.
Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
Gregorian chanting.
Okay, I took a lot of hit from the Migas too when I suggested this, but that cheese is so relaxing. For real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a little chanting, let my eyes just drift around the paint on the ceiling, and vamos.
Oh my god, she does. No!
I'm unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought. Maybe I'll sing for you sometime.
If I'm lucky.
And you would be lucky too. Oh, and obviously, if you like need toast, I'm here. Okay. Busy, sexy. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. What about the cooker?
A burly chef stands in your kitchen, looking at you expectantly as he stirs a saucepot. Despite his intimidating stature, there's warmth in the depths of his dark eyes.
You must be my new sous chef.
I
I'm
must
Stefan.
be. Hey, Stefan.
Hey! Are you ready for prep?
Prep?
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
An
Damn!
adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation.
cute. Mr. Chuckles.
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then...
You! What are you doing in my kitchen?
This is my kitchen.
My kitchen? You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is funny. I'm busy. I've got a whole lot of folks to feed. Wait, do you smell that?
Just your bad attitude.
Oh, how dare you! Yes. I'm preheat. Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keep like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me.
It's my kitchen and the story.
You know, I miss when humans understood the value. When they would let a sauce properly reduce over and everything was homemade. And now all people do, they're missing the entire point of it all.
Are you okay?
A human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life. Maybe one day you'll understand. Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you.
I don't even ever tell you how rude you are.
And they didn't know a crepe from a grape. So I couldn't give a damn about what they say.
Then I'll leave.
Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles, I'll start the time.
Okay. Oh, your volume is low? Ah! Hang on, let me turn it up a little. Yesterday, I was told it was too loud. Let me turn it up a little. No, you gotta tell me if this is too loud. Oh, talk to the cutlery. Let's talk to the cutlery.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back
Is that
turned
better,
to you,
Pocket?
surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you. The man doesn't move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome. And still entirely uninterested in speaking to you.
Excuse me?
The man's head swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Not wearing my headphones.
Yes?
You got the AC sorted then?
Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless.
Finally, someone who understands the value of dishware.
Yes, more precious than gold. More valuable than money. More important than world peace.
So, works. Dang, yeah, you gotta work. Check that works. Oh, really?
I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware.
Hey, Daisuke.
And you are interrupting inventory.
Inventory?
Yes. Once a week, I take inventory of the dishes. If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it. If one is beyond repair, I retire it. And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection.
Sounds admirable.
Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any further. But just as you're walking away...
Look out!
Your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead. Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face.
What anime is
chest to
this?
chest on the ground.
Dishes in the kitchen? What do you mean I keep dishes in the kitchen? Are you alright?
Forget about me. Are the dishes alright?
Yeah, they're still on the table.
Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table.
You okay?
I think I've chipped.
What does that mean?
I must repair myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
I'm not saying I haven't heard that one before. Are you sure I can't help you?
Yes, your concern is appreciated, but ultimately useless. Leave me now.
Apothecary dishware? For real. Let's go for this. Oh, okay. The knives? Okay. What haven't I talked to? Hoover. Talk to the toaster,
There's
he missed
something
it.
strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in... No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales.
Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Seemed like a while.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Thanks. All right.
No.
I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover.
I
Friends
didn't
just call
click
me
the right
Hoover.
one.
You here to chat? And today was supposed to be my day off.
I'd love to chat.
What about?
So you're the one who's the investigator?
That's right. Crime scene investigation. I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
Seems pretty full.
Oh, there's plenty of room in there.
Guess you know better than me.
Maybe.
I've been looking for some
He taps his
animals,
fingers on
hasn't he?
his...
Maybe.
Anything?
Dang. Sorry. Nothing coming up.
I bet you've been all over the
You
house.
know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think. I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic. Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
Did you say haunted attic?
Yeah, just a rumor, I'm sure.
You seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. But I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
What do you enjoy most about your work?
I love making the rounds and saying hi to everyone. My job makes it so that I can spend time all around and have a chance to see all my favorite folks. Keeps me from feeling empty.
Is feeling empty a thing you're worried about?
Oh, I'm just glad I've got friends. Hey, it's been great, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a... How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to... And maybe the two of us, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
Sounds good.
It's a promise.
I want to talk to the Tide Pods.
The gladiator who stands before you is at once intimidating
Hello?
and alluring. She glares at you like she means to run you through. She also emanates the refreshing scent of springtime breeze. It slightly
I love
undermines
her.
whatever murderous intent. She is beautiful and terrifying, an Amazon in blue and pink. But even as she points her sword at your throat, all you can do is marvel at just how clean and sweetly scented it is.
Who dares disturb me?
Titus? Andromos?
You? Ha! Name yourself! By all the pods in the firmament, I swear, if thou hast disturbed me for any reason less worthy than the red memory of battle, I shall leave you sopped, dirty. I shall leave you as you present.
Just wanted to meet you.
You, civilian, you wanted to meet me.
Yes.
I am in the pitch of battle. My pods rampage, sacrificing themselves to be reborn yet again. And you have pulled me here because you wanted to meet me. I confess to you, civilian, I am in a state of indecision. I cannot decide if I hate you, or if I am impressed by your fortitude.
Fortitude? I've got a lot of that, and I think you like it.
Fortitude. Such bold abandon flaunts a newling's claim. For converse, strange at altar side untold. You are not hated, despite thy impish impertinence. Perhaps there is something about you.
I love you.
But now is not the time. My occupation, my profession, come to me only when the hurly-burly is done, to win or loss. Come before, and even thy puckishness shall not save thee.
Wait, when will I know when that is?
You won't.
I love her. I love her, guys. What? What did I just... I heard someone giggle. Slightly disturbing. Ah, it's a new day. Who shall I talk to today? Guys, should I talk to the toilet? Let's talk to the toilet.
There's a strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white and gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty. While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways.
Hey. So you're the toilet, huh? What's that like?
The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beatbox.
Lil Crapper's the rapper, he knows how to go. Plumbing and drumming are both about flow.
Yo.
You black these pipes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. Oh, on a toilet roll, Jean-Luc Bissois, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder, speaking more words than an ancient scroll.
Oh shit, that was dope.
Ugh. Do not say dope to Lil Crapper. Dope is what the junkies hide in these cisterns of innocent toilets like Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc sings all about this in Lil Crapper's latest album, The TP EP. Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him.
Oh my god. Piss off.
You come to hear his beats, or maybe you ate a pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat.
Yes, I'm absolutely here to listen to the beat.
He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth, going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a party mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to impute to the youth.
That's nice.
It is not nice. It is the best. Because Lil Crapper is the best. You want to be like Lil Crapper? You want to meet him on his level? You want others to love you like they love him? Impossible. The ladies love... In fact, it is not just the lady asses. Lil Crapper accepts any ass. He is not picky. He accommodates. But some do not accommodate. These are the people he has no time for. Those who don't understand his syncopated singing, they do their business, they leave, he does not talk. You want to hang with Lil Crapper? You do as he does.
Okay. Yes, I will rap. I'm the best at rap.
Not just rap. You need to show him that you can crap.
I'm have a good performance anxiety, but I'll try.
You misunderstand him. Crapping, short for cool rapping. Lil crap. Show him you can crap.
Thank you. I'll interpret that the way you want them
Jean-Loup
to.
makes a dismissive gesture.
That is their problem. Lil Crapper, he is ahead of the curve. On a related note, Voltaire was my number 2 pick for my nom de plume.
Why am I supposed to learn how to rap?
Not from Lil Crapper.
Huh?
Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test. You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody. If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you.
There's a PC narcissist bolted to the bathroom floor.
Cease your flattery. So, do you have what it takes to face Jean-Loup?
Yes.
You are wrong! Jean-Loup knows you. You are the chatin, the kissless loser. You have enthusiasm for rap. Lil Crapper sees is but enthusiasm to rap.
He's kicking
comes from
me.
the heart. The dick like that little rubber. You need to experience life before you can. As you are, you have no chance. You want to clash talent. Return to Lil Crapper.
Damn, that's me told. Is it fun? There's a TV. I still not opened this door. God damn it. I haven't talked to the wall yet. Let's talk to the wall. Can I not talk to the wall? Okay. No talking to the wall. What about the globe?
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at
There's
you,
a lot of
revealing freckled
redheads in this
cheeks
game.
and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to?
By your love?
Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her...
here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
Oh my god, Gaia! She's so cute!
So, where are you from?
I'm from Coolsville.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach, considering they're on put out stories. Maps are just... The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Geez, here I go, talking to your ear. It's just... I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being
Why
out
can't you just
there.
warp around like everybody else seems to do?
I've tried.
That is wholesome. It
I
is.
want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, I come up to the others so I can ask about them.
get to know. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of right. And the other time I'm right, one thing leads to another, and they give me this look. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm working on betting. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. So frustrating.
She's so relatable.
Sorry. I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation. Oh, I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds, meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of the travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back and we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly.
Speak plain. Okay, so you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Heto in Argentina. Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
Speak plain, Gaia.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill up. This map is uncharted. But if you, it's everything I've ever wanted. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you
That'd
learn
be
to
perfect.
right? I'm sure it'll work out. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, it's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. It's kind of like a geocache. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Like you did with me?
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects, but don't worry too much about the details. So, what do you say? You want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Hint, please.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. Once heard a rumor about a smooth talker who could open any kind of door. Bet that guy's been to lots of places, maybe even see the whole world over. Lock, stock, and barrel.
Ninjago?
Hope that helps.
What?
Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Thanks, I'll see what I can do.
Don't get lost.
That's like a Skylar.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking blast.
Yes, I knew it. How about I have lots of different ones. Here's the main. Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Can I realize you, Skylar?
Oh! No.
No?
Well, just not yet.
What do you mean?
When Franklin least made me, it was in a sort of a mad, passionate rush of scientific fervor. There were unintended consequences, like realization, which is a good thing.
Yeah, definitely.
But one of the issues with realizing an object is that each of us can only leave once our own little purposes are complete. Some of us here still have things to do before we go. I call it unfurnished business.
Very clever.
Thank you very much. It's trademarked. Each of us can't become a human if we have unfurnished business. None of the others know why exactly this is, or what it might be that we need to do. Oh, but I'll always tell you when I see it, and forbid you from realizing that it. As for me, well, I have the most unfurnished business out of anyone. I have to be here to help everyone else get realized, so I gotta go last. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want me realized, you have to get everyone else realized too.
Hey, darn.
It might be a slog, but it'll be worth it. Keep realizing everyone you see, and eventually my unfurnished business will become furnished. Finished.
Okay. That is a lot.
It's me.
Where else am I gonna be?
Good point. I'm still receiving data from the Dateviators. Why haven't you brought Skylar to life and destroyed them? I realize all the objects are flirty and super hot, but as long as the Dateviators exist, David will be hunting you. And you don't have a chance. Yeah, there's definitely no people hunting going on here. I thinks he's so clever, but I'm on to him.
I can't
realize her? Oh dear. This must be unfurnished business. Undoubtedly from too many reanimation gluons in the plasmonic nanogenerators. My calculations showed it was a possibility, but I didn't realize it was unavoidable.
Sorry
All right,
for the bad news.
change of plans. If unfurnished business is inevitable, then you'll need to bring every object to life before you can realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators. Any questions?
Just one.
I'm so sorry, it'll have to wait. I'm illegally piggybacking off of my neighbor Howard's Wi-Fi, and he just found out. He's only 11, but he's got a black belt in Taekwondo, and he's a real big kid. Realize all the objects, so you can destroy the...
Okay. There's kind of rumors. Nice. High and dry. Singing in the dream. Dia de las Mopes? Where are they? Someone that can open any door. Is there keys sitting about here somewhere? Keys. Is there any keys? Secret life of inanimate objects. Self-love. Some more boxes. Is there no keys anywhere? You'd think there'd be keys. Is it's rubbish. Is there no keys? There doesn't seem to be any keys. let's go for the obvious things that are left. There is the washing machine and tumble dryer.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk.
Well, hello there, new face. Yes.
Try still. You may
I
be
have
excited.
a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
You don't know whether you're excited or not to be me.
How can I know for sure? You might turn out to be fabulously interesting, in which case, yes, I am thrilled. Pass the champagne.
Jazz, you have to rizz up everything in the game. That's the whole point.
Or you might, in reality, be a dud. And that happens. I'd look like a bit of a moron now, wouldn't I?
Man, it's the dryer, not the wash machine.
I always make sense. I'm a sparkler. So, and keep in mind, when I'm disappointed, my finely toned trapeziae tend to flare unexpectedly.
I'm an exciting
Such
person,
a
I
response
think.
gives a whiff of the quotidian.
I'm not brain rotted, it's a game!
Ha! It means boring. When I come across, if the answer is yes, I avoid that thing like cheap shoes.
Has the strategy worked for you?
I think it has. I met a deeply boring 9-9 once who drank skim milk lattes. I, consequently, and thank God, now only drink full-fatted cappuccinos.
Personally, I always find the pitching wedge to be the simplest tool.
Had to one-up me, didn't you? Couldn't let my story be good.
I was
had to put in
making
your own.
conversation. You don't have to be petty.
I am not petty. I am endearingly petulant.
Whatever you call it.
I want to call it what I called it. It's exhausting having to defend myself. You're making me miss him. My friend. He would have never called me petty.
Sounds like you guys were a good fit.
I'm not sure I like you very much.
You're entitled.
But I feel I must thank you. I didn't realize how silly I was being. I didn't realize how nice it was to have someone around me who admired my interests. Someone who tolerated my sweet little idiosyncrasies.
Sweet?
Yes, they're sweet. But now I do. I've made a momentous decision, person I may like. I wonder, would you consider doing me a favor?
Jeez, I sure do love my new nickname.
Indeed, my darling. Biting wit just comes so naturally to me. You must understand, I can't avoid it. It's like a collar popper popping his collar. It's a reef. I won't make you do something you don't want to do. I will only ask you to help me repair the rift with one who does
You're really
want
going
to
to
be
do
with me.
this?
Yes, I understand it now. I love him. We must reconcile, but I need your help.
Okay, yes, what do I have to do? Do I need to pack a lunch?
There will be almost no muscular exertion at all. Okay, there is a little bit, but you won't break a sweat, I promise. Call Washford for me?
Like on the phone?
No, just with your voice. Just vibrate those glorious pipes of yours and call out the name. Washford.
Washford?
Just wait a moment. He should be here. It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that's still... You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious. Slightly floppy, really, but have at it.
I'm guessing this is Washford.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and...
Greetings, weary traveler.
Like Washford more than the dry one. Dryer. Greetings.
You seem taken aback. quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood.
In a mood? Like a good mood?
Tiger, tiger. Tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
It's a bad mood then.
Yes. A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that.
You aren't serious. You jest.
No, I mean it.
You want to hear my story?
For sure.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
This should be good.
Good, bad, what's the difference?
I'm intrigued.
I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and
Someone's
grateful
dramatic.
throats. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it.
I never thought this much about my washing machine.
That's just it. No one does. But not only that, not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple, I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skin knees comes to me. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It cannot. Nothing does.
So what happens?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Snacking, that's what I do.
Ah, thus are explained the cracker crumbs in the pockets of t-shirts. It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
I'd really love to hear the story you have to tell me.
You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such
Deep breath.
bewilderment. I have lost my only friend.
Not sympathetically.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him.
Oh.
Did you... sorry, did you mean something?
Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
Yep. I'm gonna need a bit more detail here.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
Oh man, what happened?
We were a duo. An acrobatic
Thank
team
you for the
rivaled by
hydrate,
none
stretch,
on
and
earth.
posture check, Eclipse.
We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly.
Okay.
To the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us, and joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed.
It sounds like you guys had amazing communication.
Past tense.
Or connection. Whatever it
The
said.
physical connection between him and me. It is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
I could really go for a
I
glass
no
of
longer
wine right now.
partake. Wine was something I shared only with him. Like so many other things, he does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest
Like,
seems
yeah.
a suggestion. A
Heart
rumor
didn't
of rain.
match, did you?
Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Sheol.
trying to climb. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since.
I'm starting to see why you two haven't talked in so
Yes,
long.
it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day. Though you have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature, I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way.
Don't worry, these things have a way of
You're
working
asking
out.
me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for. Thank you, sincerely.
Okay, finally he's done talking. Well, he was a real yapper. I really can't use a controller, can I? Okay. Skylar.
Hey there, oh great purchaser of DLC.
Thank you for addressing me properly.
Indubitably. If you're wondering where those extra datables are that you purchased, fear not, for I can guide you.
Yeah, where are they?
The first one, Mikey, it's really easy to find. He's the neat little treasure chest right next to your bed.
Yeah, I met him.
Awesome. Then as for the second one, Lucinda Lavish.
Oh, I've met her.
Well then, let's get to the menus, because I can't help you anymore. Anyway, enough of it is time for Menu Lady. Welcome.
Menu Lady.
What can I do for you in my main menu?
I'm done here.
Oh yeah, I'll miss you.
Says I still have one thing to talk to her about. Bro. You know who I should talk to? Bo. Bo, my beloved.
Whoops. This is. Go meet me at the bottle above the fireplace. Daring and daring do.
Daring and Daring Do. Reminds me of Daring Do in My Little Pony.
And here we are.
And here we are indeed.
Bo holds a finger up to her lips, lowering her voice.
We have to at least try to be very, very sneaky.
So that Jacques doesn't hear us?
Precisely.
Bo sets the scene for you with her hands, curling two fingers in the air like a pair of legs sneaking past.
The goal is to sneak into the ship, sneak past Jacques, who will probably be sitting on the deck staring out at his plastic ocean. Then we sneak.
No, let me guess. We sneak.
Yes, that's it. I love your enthusiasm.
Thank you.
Going on a great quest with a great companion. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah,
oh,
Bo, anytime.
Also, here, take this.
She holds out an extension cord to you. It's wound in a circle, just like the whip Bo carries.
Oh my god, this is so cool. It's just yours.
I made it for you. I figured since we're going on the great quests, you're
She
gonna
made
need
me a
some
weapon,
kind of a
guys.
weapon.
It's true love.
And I figured that something that doubles as a tool would be useful. And also, I don't know you well enough to trust you with a projectile. So, extension cord whip it is.
So once lead on then, what's the next step? So once we're down in the hold, what then?
We're looking for the secret sword. I have to be truthful with you that I only have anecdotal evidence for what it looks like. I read in one source that it's massive and gold and has a great big tassel on the hilt. Then I read in another source that it's actually just a stick, a little piece of driftwood that washed around in some huge river for hundreds of years until it was worn small and straight. All of the times that I've tried to get this thing for myself, and I've only been in the hold once. It was there, but Jacques had some sort of tarp draped over it. I think it was a cocktail napkin. It had like a little neon pineapple on it.
So we don't even know what this thing looks like. Might be complicated.
Oh, it all adds to the fun. I can tell you for absolute certain, though, we will know it when we see it. Whatever it looks like.
Of course.
Okay, in we go.
Jack draws his cocktail sword with a snarl.
Stop right there! You insolent, trespassing, repeat
Damn, we got
offender!
caught. That was quick.
I draw my sword at you. I bite my thumb, and I express gaseous matter towards your position.
Well, shit.
And hey everyone, let's just calm down.
Calm? You dare open your tag-along mouth to tell me to be calm? If you even knew the number of times this scallywag has invaded my ocean, boarded my ship, and attempted to swipe my precious personal property right out from underneath me, you would not be mashing your teeth together to form the repugnant, repulsive...
Yeah, you're angry. You're the fearsomest pirate of the 7 seas, and we should all bow and scrape to your terribleness.
He's so hot.
Except for, let's face facts, you don't have 7 seas. You have
Bo.
1. And it's not a sea, it's a piece of molded plastic, and the paint is chipping.
But your whole life it's made of recycled
Yeah,
cardboard.
but that's because I'm scrappy and crafty and cool. Jacques is delusional.
True.
There is
Delusional? Delusional? I'll have you drawn and quartered, you black-hearted pretender!
Oh yeah? By who? Your huge and loyal band of
Why, you!
Fight! Fight to the death!
Ha ha! And now we have the blessed... What a lovely day this is...
Oh, bring it on, Pipsqueak! I hope at least I get a few fun shots in before I crush you by accident.
How dare you impugn my stature?
Yeah, like I was. I'm a rapscallion, not a...
How? A blow to the... You punt. You beg. But I can see the whammo!
I love this.
Downthrust with the force of a hurricane rains upon your shoulders. Pound in your one supporting...
You and Bo share a look.
Oh, has he noticed?
That he's not actually doing anything to me?
He's just talking
Yep,
to himself.
I
You
know.
see that?
Best to just let him tire himself out, I think.
Jack continues his little tirade, ranting mostly to himself at this point.
I dance around your prone and bloody body, calling down the righteous... This embarrassment! I crush your fingers one by one under the heels of me shining
He's
boots.
really trying.
I bathe
He's really
in the
trying
glory
his
of your
best.
anguished moans.
Well, he's really got away with
You know,
words.
I think I heard somewhere that he wrote a book of poetry at one point. Maybe once this quest is over, we can try to find it and stick it up on the refrigerator in the kitchen.
We better stop him before he busts
Yeah,
it.
let's change the channel. Jacques? Jacques?
Jack pointedly ignores Bo.
I cannot hear you. All I hear is the cries of my defeated enemy. Oh, music to my ear.
The sword bow.
Right. Yes. Begging your indulgence, I'd like to tell you why I request the great gift of the loan of your sword.
I wait with bated breath.
I'm sure you know the sword is ancient. Nobody knows exactly when it was created or by whom. If I understand my research correctly, Jacques.
Since we are now discussing something about which I care, I will deign to answer you. That is correct. One day, I awoke to find the sword in my hold.
The sword, ancient and glorious as it is also the only known key to defeating the fearsome Isolde.
Blow me dead. You lie. You must lie. Why would you? I've already defeated you. There is no way you could win, either physically or by trickery, so you must be saying the truth.
Voice acting is so good in this game.
Or at least, your version of the truth. Isolde. The Isolde?
Who is this
She
Isolde?
is a mighty and intrepid thief. She reigned over the house with unquestioned power years ago, until one day she just disappeared. Well, there were searches. I believe at one point even a quest to attempt to find her and bring her home, but all to no avail.
Yeah, there was a quest. It was me.
No way.
But that's not what we're talking about right now. Jacques, the sword is the key. Without that sword, to be honest, without that sword...
Jack doesn't even wait for your answer before pushing past you and Bo. He doesn't bother turning as you call after him.
You're not going to take us somewhere and kill us,
Oh,
right?
don't you worry. We are not in any danger. Never were.
I can only pretend so many times that I do not hear your insolence, you jumped-up shoebox, and no, innocent.
Jack finally stops, turning to look at the two of you from over.
We're going to the hold.
Jacques leads you to a place deep within his ship.
This is my inner sanctum. As you could imagine, nobody comes here. Mostly because without the magic of those glasses you're wearing, nobody could fit. With two hands reverently on its sanctified cover, I slowly, dramatically slide the silken fabric off of the altar.
And then...
I present to you the secret sword.
He lifts the sword from its altar, his expression reverent and his touch careful.
Oh, great Betsy!
Damn.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
That is
Look at all the shimmering
certainly
gems
something.
and how slim and delicate it is.
Oh my god. I know that sword.
Gasp!
It was an old childhood crafting mission I did.
You made it?
It's a toothpick. Yeah, with a bejeweled
Jack's
kit.
face twists into a furious expression, his voice nearly cracking with the bubbling rage of your perceived insult.
You lie! This is a sacred and magical object that appeared here in my hold one day, and I will protect it with my life!
Damn right, Jacques. It is sacred and special. Whoa. I think Jacques is right. That's unexpected. I don't know that I'd call that progress. That would imply that we had a goal toward progress, which we don't. I don't think. He needs to agree to give me the sword.
No, but give? You said
You said
borrow.
borrow.
You said nothing about give at all. This was always a loan, a temporary state of affairs. But fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, it is not just a simple matter of loaning you my single mo. You see, I am going with you.
What?
Oh man, I don't think that's gonna
You
work.
better believe it will. I desire adventure. Need it. Even more than I detest your cardboard cup.
No, the hell you're not. No.
It seems this quest is bigger than both of you.
Child, you have no idea just how much bottle I can be.
If it has to be, it has to be. I'm gonna go get my quips ready, though. Because this is the biggest adventure of my entire life, and I'm sure as hell not gonna miss it.
Onward! To the boxes!
To the boxes! To the boxes! Boxes! Aw. Damn. Okay. It's disappointing. Let's look to the fridge.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps the human would like to essay an attempt.
It's Fahrenheit. Bruh.
Wow!
I don't know Fahrenheit.
How did you know?
Oh, look at the time. I must be...
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you. You want to speak to him? Yep. That is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing.
Yeah, napping it.
You standing in the kitchen. I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Damn, thank you. That was kind of
That's
sweet.
me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks. Don't worry, I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the play?
Freddy Yeti.
Oh, did you make another order to Food Fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos.
What is with this game of burritos?
You might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
You got it, Freddy.
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you were feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
Nope.
A burger? Oh, I love when you use Food Fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
We have plenty of food here, don't we?
Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food, but I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few Food Fetch orders.
I wonder what I've got.
You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
Patsy for me.
Excellent choice. If I may describe the dish to you. What we have for you today is a beautiful pad see ew with... you can't go wrong with anything from Tie Me to the Moon. They always have the freshest ingredients and best reusable containers. And don't worry, I kept it nice and fresh for you. Remember,
Thank you,
heat it up
Freddy.
with just a little bit of oil in a pan for a few minutes. If you do choose to nuke it, don't do it too long. You can dry the whole thing out.
Thanks for that.
Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me.
Okay. What about the candelabra?
An 18th century dandy
Oh my God,
strikes a
it's
dramatic
Lumiere.
pose before you. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, the one, the only candelabra.
Candelabra? Bent, you lump of waxy buildup.
Goodbye.
Damn! Oh my God. Okay. You know what, guys? I think that is where we shall call it for today. Let me just do. Let me see it. Right. So saved, and let me just unplug this and go there. And we shall do this and go to here. But yes, guys, that is where we're going to leave it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm loving this game. It's so fun. It is so fun. I haven't played a dating sim in years. And I feel like this is a good one to kind of get back into it. But yes, that's where we shall leave it for today. I hope you have all enjoyed. If you aren't following, do hit that follow button. It does a lot to help. I also have a Discord. You can join to keep you up to date with whenever I go live. But I'll be in there. Yeah, you know what? A few people are live right now, so we may as well read. Who shall we read? Will we read Jam? We shall. Yeah, we'll go read Jam. He is playing Hank or Frank. So yeah, let's all go and support Jam. And I hope you all have a good rest of your days, nights, or whatever it is where you are. And I shall see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.